Hi traders, welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, 𝖢𝖥𝖣yi, head currency analyst. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through Euro Yen as there has been some potential movement ahead of maybe a bit of a pullback we're seeing in the market ahead of some potential further upside. So why be interested in Euro Yen? Well, if we take a look at it from the point of view of the fundamental side of things, we've got the ECB looking to hike interest rates further, and we've actually seen the four central bank speakers today. We had Bank of Japan Governor 𝖢𝖣yi, we had the Federal Reserve Chairman Powell, ECB President Lagarde, and Governor Bailey of the Bank of England Central Bank speaking today at a banking conference, and they were asked some pretty interesting questions on the current situation in the markets with regards to inflation. And Governor 𝖢𝖣yi actually was sticking to the fact that they're going to keep rates at record lows, essentially still in the negative, basically as they don't see inflation necessarily being too much of a problem there, and they only see sort of core inflation, which is a little bit sticky, still only remaining around about 2%. He also dipped his toe into talking about the wage growth in Japan and how that is also around inflation at the moment, so they're not necessarily too worried about it. So that's like we're going to see that continue to remain low. Any talks of intervention, he basically said he doesn't control what happens with regards to inflation. That comes down to the finance ministers. And yeah, so we didn't really get any more talk on intervention, and we had more talk of basically keeping rates super low. On the other hand, you've got the ECB, President Lagarde, still calling for further rate hikes. So that contrast between the central bank speakers there could see Euro Yen move even further. Now, if I just zoom in on price action at the moment, we have rallied quite significantly the past few days. Weeks. We've rallied about 800 pips. So we have had some substantial moves already. However, we're fairly close to another level of resistance, which is the 159. And if I zoom out here, the 159 has basically been created. I'm actually just going to zoom my way back, all the way back to 2008, and I've picked the 159 level because it kind of soars all through this consolidation that we had in 2008. So we were trading almost between the highs up here at the 168.50 down to these kind of lows around about that 148.50, 149s, and in that sort of period the market bounced into this 159 level numerous occasions. So we had sort of resistance, support in and around that point. So 159 is my sort of targets for Euro Yen. And if we just have a quick look at it here on the weekly chart, we're very, very bullish. So on the weekly, we're bullish. So I was taking a look at my 4-hour time frame, and I was looking to see, is there any kind of opportunities potentially around? And you can see I've got the 20 and the 50 moving average here in line. They're both pointing upwards, so that is a potential for a continuation of trend here. You can also see I've marked out this zone in here, which is the previous structure highs. Now that zone is around about 156.80 all the way up to the 157.10, and that's where I'm looking to see if buyers start stepping back into the market. You can also argue we've got a bit of a sort of trend line support running through. I think if price trades through that, we could see a retest of the 156.25 handle, but I do quite like this 157 as an area where price may want to take advantage of again. So if I just zoom in, you can see that area there coming into those highs is resistance. Is that going to act as support? Now on this strategy, I would like to see the market or the price dip lower so that it trades below the RSI there. If it then flicks back through the 50 and we get some kind of bullish momentum there, that could be an opportunity for traders to get long, especially if they're looking to swing trade in this market in particular. So looking to see if we can get a little bit of reaction there, looking to see if Euro Yen will continue to trade higher at that point. 159 the overall targets in this market. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. Hopefully it made sense. If it did, leave it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will speak to you in the next video.